Your eyes do not deceive you. If you've clicked on this video, it means you saw the title and you want to know the ultimate technique for selling your second-hand Warhammer 40k miniatures. You're not going to believe how good this is. Once again, apologies for the voice. I'm still trapped in COVID land, and as such, my ability to speak is somewhat limited, but it has meant that I've had a lot of free time because I've not been able to do this, not been able to record or stream. It's been rubbish. It also means I've not really been able to paint because any sort of fumes has the same sort of effect on me as it would a sickly Victorian child just trapped in the smogs of London. However, it does mean I've had time to have a look for potential future projects, for miniatures to perhaps rescue, and I mean, you could even say you could rescue those miniatures from eBay. That's a good idea for a channel. Someone should do that. In my eBay trawling, I have found what could be the best sales technique I've ever seen for Warhammer 40,000 miniatures. Like, it could be the best one ever. There is something of the estate agent about this. There is something grand. There is something that is just, it tugs at the heartstrings and makes you want to buy the pro-painted offerings. We're going to take a look at two of my absolute favourites because, my God, this is the best blurb I've ever read for what is ostensibly a very normal pedestrian kit. Obviously, we're blocking out the number and the name of the seller because this is just a bit of fun and I do genuinely admire what is going on here, but I also don't want to flood them with nonsense. So, here is the item description from the seller. This beautifully painted Warhammer 40,000 Raven Guard Redemptor Dreadnought from Games Workshop is a must-have for any serious collector or gamer. The intricate details and stunning colour scheme make this miniature a real showstopper. With the Raven Guard chapter/regiment and 40k miniatures categories, you know you're getting a quality piece that will stand the test of time. Pretty sure I said pieced there instead of piece, but I need to keep this to as few takes as possible, so you're just going to have to deal with it. The features of this item are truly impressive, including the expertly applied paint job that really makes the miniature come alive. You're starting to feel warning signs now, aren't you? You're starting to think that perhaps it's not going to be the most impressively painted miniature you've ever seen. I don't know why you would assume that. It's perfect for both display purposes and for use in games. Double purpose there. The brand is Games Workshop, a name synonymous with quality and craftsmanship in the world of wargaming. That bit is entirely true, to be fair. Don't miss your chance to own this incredible piece of Warhammer history. Now, there will already be some of you thinking to yourselves, it's just a Redemptor Dreadnought. Is it really a piece of Warhammer history? And the answer is yes, because all miniatures are a part of Warhammer history, even the ones that you just forget exist, like the Vespid Stingwings, for instance. They're all part of the history, alright? So there's no judging on that one. Now here's the thing, that is a hell of a blurb, that is a hell of a hard sell. That has got me excited for whatever I'm about to see, which, spoiler alert, I've already seen because it shows you the picture before the item description. So in that respect, this video is a total farce. But you know what? That doesn't matter. You have had your expectations set very, very well. That was a very nicely descriptive bit of text right there. So what is the subject of this well-written article? Well, it's this. Now, there are a few issues. The first issue being, that's not a Raven Guard Dreadnought, because the Raven Guard are not brown. The Raven Guard are in fact black and white, and whilst there is black on here, hilariously, there is only one bit of white, and that is on the back of it. So, there's some slight inaccuracies. It also arguably isn't necessarily quite as pro-painted. I mean, the term pro-painting, traditionally it means professionally painted, as in the person who painted this does it for a living, which they may well do, but it also has connotations in terms of overall quality, about certain standards, I suppose. Which one could argue that this basic but perfectly serviceable paint job doesn't quite meet. Also, 60 quid is optimistic for this. I'd suggest maybe a little bit optimistic, maybe just a tiny bit optimistic. Might want to drop that just a bit, just a little bit, like one that's new and in the box and doesn't already have a paint job on it that you need to remove to then paint it in the correct colours for, well, I mean, any chapter other than whatever the brown one is that they painted it in. I mean, the thing is, maybe Raptors, but Raptors are more sort of like, they're like an olive kind of camo green, aren't they? They're not necessarily a brown, although then again it is also hard to tell exactly what shade of brown, because it's the darkest photo designed to show off a miniature I think I've ever seen. The thing is, that's not even the best description that I've found. That's not even the best one. There is one that's actually better than that. This one is art This Warhammer 40,000 Imperial Knights Knight Armigers set is the perfect addition to any tabletop gaming collection. With its finely detailed design and expert craftsmanship, this set is sure to impress even the most discerning of collectors. Featuring Games Workshop's signature attention to detail, this set is perfect for enthusiasts of all levels. I actually agree with that. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or new to the world of Warhammer, you'll love the look and feel of these perfectly, expertly crafted Imperial Knights. Look, I read look and feel, and then just shut down. The feel of the knight. You know, I've never just felt up a miniature. I'll be honest, I've never done it. Have I got a Redemptor in here? Of course I have. I'm just gonna feel this Leviathan. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing, to be honest. I'm feeling it. Feels kind of, I don't know, some bits feel like flat and without detail, and other bits feel like there is. I'm not really sure. I don't know, maybe that's a personal thing. Maybe I'm not enough of a discerning collector to really be able to appreciate the feel of a good Leviathan. What a sentence. Now, an important note. Basic, but professionally painted. Basic, but professional. Remember that. Ready for use, or to pick up where the previous owners left off. Basic, but professionally painted. Okay. Alright, fine. Sure. We've got at least 2 colours on... Well, no, we've technically got 3 colours on one and 2 colours on the other. I would again argue that perhaps the term actually no, we've got white, grey and black. White, grey and black on the other one as well. And that's about it. We don't have any sort of real detail going on. Again, I would question whether these were painted by someone who paints professionally for a living. But there's definitely paint on them, I'll give them that much. And there is 100% space for you to make your own mark on these. You can totally make your own mark on these, because whoever had them before barely made any mark on them at all. So that is definitely a plus. But all of that to say that those are the 2 best item listings for Warhammer miniatures I've ever come across in my life. Whoever wrote them deserves a raise, and I'm not joking. I'm not being ironic or sarcastic. I genuinely love it. It's very estate agent. Whether that's a good thing in your eyes that's a whole separate thing. This isn't the channel for talking about estate agents, but you know what? For creativity, for salesmanship, just 11 out of 10 for both of those. Absolutely fantastic. And if you want to sell miniatures, then, I mean, clearly, that's the way you do it. I want to buy these Knight Armigers. I don't even need them. Don't even want them necessarily. And yet, something's calling to me. I mean, they are for the discerning collector, and I think that's me. That is it for this video. I'm going to go and lie down in a darkened room and pour tea directly into my throat. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to click all the things, all the stuff, members. God, yeah, members. Actually, members would be really good. I'm hoping to have something for you guys this week. It's difficult. You can hear it. Sort of sums it up, really, doesn't it? Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to click all the things, and I will see you for the next one.